Let's go!
Welcome back to another SST Rocket League unboxing video.
Let's go! It's time to find out if states are garbage or recycling. Starting with Washington.
Washington's pretty nice. I like that. Recycling.
Definitely a little bit of bias, but I'm gonna have to put it in recycling.
No bias. Alright, next we got Texas.
Well, we already know Texas is garbage, and you all know why.
Why is that?
Well, it's gonna be a visual gag, so we're not gonna put it in the audio.
We'll leave this in. Okay,
But
we
we
got
cut that
California. It's gotta be the golden... Oh, shoot.
California is the golden state, so we'll put it in gold tier.
Okay, let me make that tier real quick.
Florida's next.
I think they must be releasing the sewage into the bay. It's gotta be toxic sewage tier. Indiana. That's where the Ike climbers are from. I don't know anything happened there. He got robbed. His bike got stolen.
We won't rank that one, I guess. That's coming up.
It's an unknown tier. Indiana.
Hawaii, the island state.
Yes, compost. It's nice. Now, for the real island state, New York, also known as the Empire State.
Too bad it's garbage.
Well, that's because only 0.1% of the population is Pacific Islander.
Of course.
Alright, next to them are the state colleges.
Welcome to Magnate's college football segment. Rapid fire. Fresno State, not a state, not going on the tier list. Wazoo, Pac-12 tier. FSU, fraud tier. U Alabama, fraud tier. U Georgia, fraud tier. Michigan, fraud tier. Washington, fraud tier. That concludes Magnate's rapid fire college football segment.
Wow. Alright, next we have the nation state, starting with E United. Now, I think that's the garbage tier Rocket League team.
They're the only
they go back in
EU
there,
state
yeah.
on this list, so they
Yeah.
gotta go in
Well,
garbage.
no, we have Vatican City too.
Okay, well,
That's
I was
recycling.
referencing the other video.
That's okay.
Now for the stakes ranking.
Alright, number one, the plywood stake. It's gotta be compost here.
Useful for killing vampires.
Especially in Florida, the plywood state.
People are gonna get that.
We got rare. That's recycling.
That's definitely the best way to cook a steak.
Medium. That's for people who don't know what's good. They can't make up their mind. It's garbage.
Goes on the middle of the tier list.
And
Well done.
It's nuclear waste. As Verdane says, it's the incinerated hunk of carbon. So we know where that belongs.
Yeah.
And now last we got the steak tartare, which is another gold steak tier item
Yeah, and you
because of
also-
the egg they put on top.
Okay, that makes sense. Now for the stats garbage or recycling tier list. First off, we have the chai squared test.
I like chai tea, so this one has to go in recycling. And then we got the student's tea test, which is I think a little worse.
Yeah, so we'll put it in compost for now.
All right, now we have states of the mind.
And then that happens.
And then we have our bit. Okay.
Yeah. So we will cut that part out.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
I just want to clarify here. You bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there.
He is still saying he didn't lose the election. I would just ask that. Did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I had a Diet Mountain Dew yesterday and one today. I'm sure they're going to call that racist too, but it's good.
Yeah. So we will cut that part out.
All right, the deep state. So the game we don't know.
Because
What
we've
an
never
unknown
played
tier,
it,
yeah.
of course.
And the concept of the deep state, though, that goes into recycling. It's very intriguing.
Similarly, the concept of the shallow state goes into recycling.
That's my favorite concept. And then lastly, the state of emergency. Wait, that's not the last one, actually. The state of emergency, the video game, goes into the unknown
Yeah,
tier,
we
'cause
haven't
we've
played.
never
We haven't played that
either.
one either. I don't know why it's on here. The state of denial is next,
That's easy recycling. That's my favorite.
and the state of acceptance, on the other hand,
Nuclear waste, we never end up in that state.
and the state of denial again.
That goes into the Donald tier.
Sure, yeah,
Okay.
that was pretty smooth.
Got one, by the way, but, we'll find that out. Almost 74 million votes.
All right, states of matters next. Starting off with solid.
Compost.
Yeah, that's just a solid ranking.
And there's solids in there, I think.
That was a good joke, too. All right, liquid. I think recycling. I really like liquids.
Probably the best core state of matter.
All right, and then we got gas, too. I think that one's just garbage.
And there's
It's like
no
you can't
point.
even see it half the time.
Yeah, well, you can see some of them, I think.
Well, that's why I said half the time.
Okay.
Okay, and then next we got the secret state, plasma. Nobody actually knows about this one.
If you're a
Which is a
fan
shame, but-
who knows about plasma, leave a comment.
Yeah, hashtag plasma in the comment. But this one has to go in toxic sewage.
Now a few rapid fire states. They go up.
Alright, after that we got the state of decay. And, shoot, what do we say?
It goes in Valorant.
It goes in the
maybe?
Valorant tier. Okay, we got the state of decay. That's a Valorant tier. And alongside that one's also the degenerate matter, which goes into the league tier.
Of course, of course. And our last state of matter, except for the... Shoot, we'll cut that out. Our next state of matter, some say, is the newest kid on the block.
Yeah, they call it the John Teller medal. We're not really sure about this one, so it goes into the unknown
I think they just
tier.
made this one up, to be honest.
Yeah. Alright, we also got the super fluid, which, like the fluid, goes in recycling. The super solid, same with the solid goes in compost. And lastly, we got the super special state, the super gas, which is another name for the secret state plasma. So unfortunately, this wants to go into nuclear waste.
Next up, we have the state of being in mint condition, which is, of course, recycling.
And near mint, usually the price gets cut by like 60%, so we're going to put that in garbage, which is a shame.
Indeed.
Alright, we got the straights next. So we'll start that off with the substrate, and that goes into the substrate tier.
Followed by the Strait of Juan de Fuca, which, thanks to its association with Washington State, gets a compost rating.
I can't disagree there. And the last we got the straight people, and those also go into the substrate tier, because they're a substrate of society.
I don't know. That's safe to say, I think.
That's good. Okay, now we have words containing state. So the prostate goes into the pro tier.
It is the pro state, after all.
Interstate, we can put that in between every tier, so that one goes into a lot of spaces.
And the intrastate can go inside of that.
That's crazy. Look at all these states. Okay, now we got the estate. It says Google.
Why does it say Google?
I don't know. It goes into the Google tier. All right. Now we got Devastate, which is a magic card, and it's not
pretty
the Genesis
garbage.
Hydra.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage.
No, I
not
think it's
even-
really old.
It's not even hunting pack level, honestly.
Okay. All right, we got the insurance now, and we got Allstate. So wherever there's a state of matter, we're going to put Allstate.
Naturally. Followed by State Farm.
Yeah, that has to go into the Jake tier. That's everyone's favorite bit.
The last thing is this video, which is nuclear waste. The state's rigged against me, they recount all my votes. I steal the election every time, give me the puntos. My agents also discontent. I'm Magnate Razalon, the war president.